Okay, you are looking at a Mazda 2005 2.3 engine. I believe this is a top of the line model. Let's start with the VIN number. So you can see the VIN number is whatever, JM1BK343751332124. The body color is 29Y, made in Japan. Okay, so let's go on from here to the window. It shows the other VIN number. Let's see if you can see right here. Well, you can't really see the VIN number, but it's okay. Well, you saw it. I'll show it to you again later. This is the engine. I'm gonna try to do a slow scan so you can see how the engine looks. Everything is stock. This is the master cylinder, and the master cylinder boosters in the back, which has just been replaced. Let's go to the battery now. Battery is interstate. This from Costco. I believe 1218 is December 2018. That sounds about right. I just bought the battery recently. So Costco battery. I have the warranty receipt too. Let me put this back. Let's see anything else. You can see that the engine has not been cleaned, because if you clean it, there could be an oil leak, and people try to clean engines to hide the oil leak. So you can see that engine has not been cleaned. So you can tell if there's a leak, you would know it. I just changed the oil too. Let's see if you can see the oil. Yeah, I just changed it just last week. And that's about it for the engine. Now let's go to the rest of the car. Let's see if you can see a VIN number now. Yeah, there it is. You can see the VIN number. Same VIN number. Okay, so I was the second owner. My family friend was actually the first owner. So he owned it for 7 years. I've owned it for 7 years, so that's 14 years total. That's the plate. And let's walk around the car. This car is 14 years old. First 7 years in the garage. The next 7 years was not in the garage. So there are parts of the paint that are. Let me show you. Okay, so you can see the body. Okay, let's look at the top. There are some sun points. I don't know what you call it. Sun marks here. And can you see it here? I just want to make sure you know what you're buying before you actually buy it. So those are only sun marks I can see. Let's see the back of the car. The tags, look at the tags. August 2020, I just paid for them. So they're currently registered and insured. Well, it's my insurance though. Okay, so let's go to the other side of the car. Again, it's a 2.3. That's the faster engine. And look at the tires. The tires are Bridgestones. And look how much thread there is. Because I just bought the tires last year too. All the tires are the same tires, Bridgestones. And I still have the warranty paper for it too. Bridgestones. Actually, let's take a look at the wheels, tires, rims, and tires. Let's go back to this one. Rims and tires. Let's go around. Hi. Rims and tires. They're all the same tires. Again, look. A lot of thread left. Another one. The Bridgestones rims and tires. So all the tires are matching. Like I said, I have the paperwork for it, receipts. Okay, now let's start with the back seat. Leather interior. I do not believe there are any cuts in this leather. I believe that leather is in perfect, well, you know, with the exception of wear and tear, it's pretty much in perfect condition. Let's look at the door. Anything wrong with the door? Nothing. Okay, now let's go to the other door. Okay, nothing wrong with the door again. Here are the seats. Nothing wrong with the seats. Here's the back. Now let's go to the passenger side. The door looks good. Inside looks good. And the seat still looks really good. Nothing wrong with the seats. Okay, so now let's go to the other side. Let's look at the roof, because the roof usually has deterioration from the sun. Like I said, there's only this part that's messed up. The rest of it looks really good, to what I can see. And then the hood looks really good too. I mean, I didn't do the best job in washing it, but you can't see any sun marks. I mean, there's stuff like this, but I don't know what that is. Maybe you can wash it off, I'm not sure. Okay, now let's go to the driver's side, the most important part. Saving the best for last. Okay, so the door. Door looks good. Seat looks good. Is there any wear and tear in this seat? I think there's a little bit lines here, but then still looks really good. And then let's look at the ceiling. Yes, there's a sunroof. So, and then now let's look at. Okay, so what is wrong with this car? This is one thing that's wrong. Look at the carpet right here. If you look underneath it. I want to be as honest with you as possible. There is some tear underneath this carpet, but it doesn't really matter because you have the floor mat. That's one boo-boo in this car. Remember, this car is 14 years old, so it's not perfect. Here's another mistake. See right now. Okay, so window goes down. Window goes down. Window goes down. The back window. That's it. It can only go down a little bit. That's it. But besides that, it's okay. Okay, so now let's see what's the rest of the car. The miles are 155,908, which is going up every day because I still drive this car. If you look at this, all the lights work. I know some people, what they try to do is they try to mess up these lights because they're trying to hide something. But in reality, in my car, all the lights work. You see it? When it turns on, and then it turns off. So you know all the lights work. And then when you turn on, all the lights are shut off. Besides the parking brakes, which will be off right now because I released the parking brakes. But you see, everything works. Now let's see what else. Air conditioning works. Oh, there's GPS, but GPS does not work. So the best you can do with this GPS is you can use it as a phone holder, which I just put my phone right there. It works. Let me see. Let me take that back. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. And there's a DVD player here, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. Oh, see, the GPS is working right now. But I'm just being honest with you, it doesn't always work. Sometimes it says error, but who uses a 14-year-old GPS anyway? I would rather use my phone GPS. And then, let's see. We have cup holder. This is that. There's another one. Glove compartment. Instructions. 2005 Honda Mazda 3. Let's see. I don't know what other questions you have. If you have other questions, you can ask me. Shut the engine. Oh, I know. I forgot to open the sunroof for you. There, sunroof works. Okay. And then there's what is this? It tells you the temperature. And then this is for the garage door. I never hooked it up to my house, so I don't know how to use it. And this is for, I don't really know how to use that part either. So there are a bunch of buttons here I never really used. Oh, there is something else wrong with it. You see this boo-boo on the window? That has been there for over about 8 years. It's just, it hit a rock. And it's not going to break anymore because it's already been there for 8 years. So you're good on that. Let's see the shifters here. There's another feature that's kind of cool. Oh yeah, here it is. M, so just in case you like to race, but then I'm too old for this stuff. I'm almost 50 years old, so I don't do any of that stuff. I pretty much drive like a grandma. And that's about it. Let me see the radio. I believe the radio works, although I don't listen to the radio. I don't know if you listen to the radio anymore. Yeah, there. Radio still works. Any other questions? Cruise control? Oh, actually, just a second. See, so now you know that power steering works. Power steering works. And if you want to come look at it, you can. You can even bring a mechanic. I think it's probably better to bring a mechanic because most people don't know what they're doing. Oh, and power door locks. Yeah. And I have. Oh, where is it? I still have both sets of keys. So, and I can get you a Carfax too. I have to get the Carfax. But any other questions, please let me know. Thanks for watching.